Being the amazing little brother that I am, I figured I'd take a few minutes out of my day to make you and Larry super jelly. So this are my totally free clones of fig, and I think there's some oleander back in the back of that one, and this one has some roselle hibiscus, as well as some purple heart, and there is also some what do they call that, mulberries in there. And then when you turn around, these are my low stress trained autoflower marijuanas in various stages of flowering. This little guy, he decided to flower like his second week of life, so he's tiny. He's only gonna give me a little bit, but he smells amazing. So there's 6 different strains in here in various stages of growth and low stress trained. That's a little lavender plant right there. I know you don't know anything about that. Then we could take a walk outside, introduce you to some of my friends out here. Let's see, what do we got going on for friends out here? This is the original fig tree. It's the only one that survived the summer. This is where all the clones came from of the fig. This is an Arizona orange. This is a pink guava. That little guy right there is a dragon fruit. That is a young moringa. He is 4 feet tall. He's just been growing for the summer. He was in a pot and I just put him in the ground. This is a bell pepper. This is a moringa too. He is 6 feet tall. He's actually the same age, but he went in the ground sooner, so he's 6 feet tall. This is a very young rosemary. That's a tumbleweed. And that is a mandarin orange. There's a little pepper tucked up underneath it. This is my hedge of young citrus trees. So that's a lemon, a lime. That is a navel orange. This whole area right through here where this plant looks destroyed, this was actually all one giant basil bush. It created 7 pounds of compost material. Now you might ask me why I composted the basil. It's because the basil was just here over the summer. It was a bush that was protecting this young citrus tree, both from the basil smell, protects it from the pests, and it shaded it out from the sun. This is a young oleander right down there flowering. Another citrus tree, another basil bush. There was a tree inside of that one, but it's gone. These are my donated cactuses, donated by the trash. One of Mom's neighbors was just throwing out big chunks of whole cactus. This one's developing. This is a cactus fruit. So I just picked them up and stuck them in pots. Tree was worth, it was a huge tree. It was worth tens of thousands of dollars. And they just chopped it all up and threw it in the trash. So there it is. Those are prickly pear pads that Mom stole from Big Ronnie. Hopefully I'll grow my own prickly pears. Let's see. Purple variety of basil. Can't really see it well right here. Super green right now, end of the season. Flowers are purple. The leaves, I wish I could see a purple leaf. They're in there. Purple leaves are in there. That flower is my pink oleander. This one has been grown as a tree. Super awesome. More donated cactus. That is a pomegranate that I was able to harvest some seeds from. Let's go in the greenhouse real quick. I want to show you what's in the back. Excuse my mess. The kids just throw stuff in here. But back here, this is a goji berry. It'll go in the spring. This is an ice cream bean. Eventually, this will be a 60, 70, 80-foot tree. And those are 3 different varieties of mangoes. That stuff will all go in the ground in the spring. It's going to overwinter in the greenhouse, which is in need of some small repairs. The thread for the seams dried up and broke away, so there's a section that needs to be sewn back together. Another purple basil. This is my Roselle hibiscus. I know you're super jelly. Look at all those hibiscus flowers. I should have caught it when it was in bloom for you, but I didn't like you then. It'll bloom again. Some of these are young and haven't bloomed yet. Some of them are already the fruit, but they're amazing. This 12-foot beauty is a mesquite tree that was literally like a stick, like maybe 3-foot tall stick at the beginning of the summer. This is another type of citrus. That's another mesquite. This is a pear tree. That's a pear. Over here in the dark corner, this thing is a sweet potato vine that is ground cover for that. I think that's either a sugar apple or a custard apple or Adamoya, one of those tropical fruits. This area I just planted out. This is a young olive, another moringa. That is a peach tree, young peach tree. This big boy right here, 3 feet tall, beginning of the season. That is a moringa. He is now, he towers over me. He's 8 to 10 feet tall, somewhere in there. Probably be a good 20 by the end of winter time. At least 15. These things are waiting to go in this hole. This is a peach tree. All of these aren't going in this one hole, but there'll be 2 holes over here. This is a plum. It's a plum. No, this is a plum. Sorry. That's a plum. This is a pear. And this is an apple. And that's the hole they're going to come in. Now, these are my best friends. They're my 2 favorite girls. And you should be jelly. They're about 4 or 5 feet tall. Go ahead, show my bud porn to your husband. Lots of bud sites. They're just starting their flower. And it's beautiful. I just pruned all of the big fan leaves off of this one so it could put its energy in the buds. And this is my favorite baby. Outdoors, still growing. Arizona heat, whole 9. Good 4.5, 5 feet tall. Big bushy guy. I wish I had put her in the ground like I started to. She'd be 8, 9, 10 feet tall by this time. But she smells amazing. All organic. I don't have to worry about chemicals and pesticides that dispensaries put in. She's beautiful. And there's other stuff I could show you, but I don't want to take up all your time. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye.